Have you ever wondered what the perfect matte foundation is for oily skin girls? Well, you're in luck because I'm pretty sure I just found out what it is. Let's jump right in. Hey there, beautiful. My name is Celine Noel. I am a cosmetic chemist in training. But anyway, today I just wanted to jump right in to foundation because I feel that foundation is the most important part of your skincare routine, or cosmetic routine, sorry. Skincare is a totally different ballgame. But when it comes to cosmetics, your foundation is really important because it literally is the foundation for your whole look, the whole feel, the whole style of everything, your whole cosmetic routine. Your foundation is definitely the most important part. Now, as a cosmetic chemist, I have been studying different kinds of formulas and foundations, and here's something that I have learned. I have been using the same foundation for a few years now, actually, which is crazy. I can't believe how fast the time flies. But I've been using the same formula, the same product for the past few years now. And my dear, it is wonderful. It works wonders for oily skin, especially mine. I'm not saying that this will work for all oily skin types because obviously everyone has a different skin type. And just because this foundation works for my skin, you might have oily skin as well and it might not work as well for you. But that's okay because we all have different skin types and makeup is makeup. You just gotta find the right one that works for you. And I am pretty sure that I have found the best drugstore matte foundation for oily skin. It's called the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Matte Pro Foundation. Or, yeah, that's what it's called. I use it in different shades depending on if I get a spray tan or not. But for the most part, this stuff is magical. I have tried so many foundations and this one is not full coverage. It's like a medium sheer coverage and it's very light on the skin, which I absolutely love because I've tried other foundations that are supposedly for oily skin and they do work, but they are very heavy and just like gross and does not feel good. But yeah, this one is super light and it just feels like I'm wearing a blanket or something. It's very soft and it feels great. It looks great. It stays on great. I absolutely love this foundation. But your foundation is really important because there is a lot of marketing fluff that goes on behind makeup. Just because you're spending $80 for a foundation doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be better than that $4 foundation. I don't even know if you can buy foundation for $4, but the point is that makeup is a lot of marketing. So I kind of like to cut through all the marketing fluff and see, hey, what's going on here? How can I use this product? Is it marketing fluff or is there actually something really unique and special about this product that would make me want to spend $50 more on it? And that doesn't mean all expensive makeup is just fluffy and full of extra money. I'm just saying that a lot of times you shouldn't just blow off drugstore foundation because it sometimes is just as good or even better than those luxury brands that you've heard about. Now, with that being said, there are some brands out there like Bare Minerals and Estee Lauder that I actually love some of their makeup and they do have better ingredients and it is worth the money. Before I blabber on about makeup branding and all that fun business stuff, I wanted to just deep dive into this foundation right here and let's answer the question, what makes foundation matte? What makes one foundation more matte than another foundation? That's something I always wondered before I was a cosmetic chemist student and the answer might surprise you. So let's jump right in. So let's jump right into what foundation is actually made of. Now, most liquid foundations are actually called water and silicone emulsions. It's kind of complicated, don't worry about it. Basically, water and silicone combined makes foundation. Now, there are some foundations out there that have oil bases, and we're not going to worry about that in today's video. But for the most part, there are two main things that make foundations different from each other because most liquid foundations are made from the exact same products. It doesn't matter, the drugstore, the luxury brand, whatever it is you buy from, it's probably made from the same product. So if you look on the back of your foundation or whatever it is you have, you will see that the first ingredient is probably water or aqua. Yes. Good old water. Now, water is the first ingredient, especially in water and silicone emulsions. The two things that really make a foundation different are the additives. So you might get sunscreen, botanical extracts, that sort of thing. And those things can really impact the stability of a formula and a foundation and completely change the way that it feels, looks, and acts on your skin. Now, the second thing that can change and differentiate your foundation is the pigment concentration. Now, the pigment concentration can be as little as 2% to even 15%. It just depends on what kind of foundation you want or the look you're going for. Now, the less pigmentation you have, the more sheer or light your foundation is going to be. If you wanted a more full coverage look and foundation, then there's going to be more pigment in that formula. So those two things I have found have been the most impactful, depending on what kind of formulation you're completing and creating. So it just depends on different things. Now, I personally like a more sheer look, kind of like in the middle. I like a medium coverage because I do have bad skin and freckles and just little blemishes on my skin that I like to cover up, but I also don't want a super tacky, sticky foundation that just does not feel good. I hate cakiness. I hate it. Yeah, so if you've always wanted kind of a medium to full or medium to light coverage foundation that feels really light in your skin, you should definitely try the L'Oreal Paris Matte Pro. And I'm not like promoting this or anything, I just absolutely love it. And it's a great price. I mean, drugstore foundations are pretty good. Now, if we look at the next ingredient on this foundation, it's dimethicone. Now, dimethicone is an emulsifier, which means that basically silicone and water don't really mix well. And the emulsifier, which is dimethicone, it will help combine those ingredients and help them stay together, which is really important because you don't want your foundation to come apart. So that's why it also says to shake well before you put it on your skin. A lot of people don't shake their foundation, but kind of supposed to. All right, the next ingredient we're gonna deep dive into on this foundation is silica. Now, my dear, this is really important, especially for oily skin. Now, silica is really important because it's a mineral clay, and these clays actually absorb oil on your skin, and so that's really important if you have oily skin because the silica is going to absorb all that excess oil. And generally you'll see that these have higher quantities of mineral clays, especially for the matte foundations, because the more silica or mineral clay you have, the less what's the word, matte, the more matte your product is going to be. So basically more mineral clays equals more matte foundation, which is great. So I'm guessing that this actually has a higher quantity of mineral clay in it. Then of course we have some other products in here like tocopherol, vitamin C, or vitamin E, sorry, and some preservatives and a few other ingredients, but the main one I wanted to talk about was silica because I believe that is the main ingredient that's keeping this foundation matte. So if you do see a new matte foundation, just look on the back and there's probably got some kind of mineral clay in there to help your skin feel nice and smooth and to absorb all that excess oil. Now, if you haven't tried this foundation yet and you are still looking for a reasonably priced, good foundation for oily skin, you should definitely check this out because it's my personal favorite so far. Obviously things can change and your skin can change over the years, but for now, this is definitely my favorite, so you can definitely go check it out. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope this helped you understand a little more about what goes on inside of your foundation, or especially your liquid foundation, and just to understand a little more what's going on with your oily skin and the products that you're putting on your face. Before you check out, please subscribe to this channel, and for all you 10 viewers out there, I love you. Thank you for watching, And if you'd like to see more videos from me, definitely subscribe and comment and like and do all of those wonderful things, and I'll definitely appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!